Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I'm going to be assembling the new MDF Gnome Leprechauns today. Hey, so there's going to be the Gnome Leprechaun with stand and the hanging Gnome Leprechaun. I'll be using the MDF standing base, Jaded Blossom's Gnome Dies, and Jaded Blossom's Gnome Dies St. Patrick's Day add-ons. And I'll also be using Doodlebugs. I'm just reaching for it here. Pot of Gold 6-inch pad and the Lots of Luck 6-inch pad, along with P13 Stamping Pad Skintones that you can get over in the Jaded Blossom store under Fun Extras. So first I cut the beards and the mustaches out of American Crafts rust-colored cardstock. Sorry guys, I had to pause it there. I started coughing. Swallowed my own spit, I think. So I inked around the edges with Distress ink and Gathered Twigs. Just so the mustache pops on the background a bit. So with both of these, you're going to want to start with the beard. So you'll get that glued down. And then I like to weight it down in between. Now I use, Barely Art glue. I also use Artiste glue from scrapbook.com for this. Just be generous with your glue and weight it down until it dries. And then you're usually pretty good. Now, if you like to make Christmas ornaments, or if you have a St. Patrick's Day tree, or you give gifts, or you want to make like a, something for your mantle for St. Patrick's Day, this is your stuff. It's super cute if you have a tiered tray. Okay, so you saw first I cut out that hat using G. Mintindalo wood grain cardstock. It was just what I had on my desk. It's just a heavyweight craft. And then I used Says Stamp-Black Glossy cardstock for the top layer and glued them together. Now this one, I'm going to use the same wood grain cardstock just because it's nice and thick. And then I'm going to use American Crafts smooth dark green cardstock for the top. I'm just getting the little hangers off there with my nail sander. And there we go. So, one hat is for the hanging one and one will be for the standing one. So I'm just going to glue that hat down. Now that will overlap the beard. There we go. And then you want to weight it down. And I'll do the same with the hanging one over here. Now the reason why I wanted to use that wood grain cardstock is because the brim is not on the MDF base, because it would be kind of flimsy, right? But at the same time, I want to make that hat brim a little bit firmer. And when you look at it from the back, it looks like craft like everything else because Leanne's crazy. Okay, so next I'm going to do the same thing with the mustache. So I cut that out of that wood grain cardstock, and then again out of that rust cardstock that I'd inked around with that Distress ink and Gathered Twigs. And I'm going to weight them down. I just want that mustache to be a little bit thicker, for my little ornaments. And now I'm going to put some things together here. So for my MDF base for the standing one, I added pattern paper from Doodlebug to the top of it. And now I'm going to add on the little hat band. And then this is the little gold buckle cut from Recollections silver mirror or gold mirror cardstock. There we are. And I'm going to give this one a jaunty little clover. Now for this next one, I'm just going to add pattern paper to that hat for the hat band again. Just making sure it's lined up right at the base of that hat. And there we go, adding on that gold mirror cardstock again from Recollections. So he's got a gold little buckle on his hat, and I will weight that down in between. So next, I'm going to use some of these scrapbook adhesives, dimensional squares, and I'm just going to add half to the bottom of the mustache, and then I'll add glue to the top of the mustache because it's going to overlap the hat a bit, and there's quite a bit of thickness going on there. So there we go. And then I'm going to pop up the nose with the same little foam dimensionals because I have them out. I might as well. And there's his little nose. Isn't that cute? He's super cute. And next we will get his little bare feet. I already had some dimensionals on the back of those. I must have peeled them off something that I didn't need them on. So there they are. That's from that P13 Stamping Pad Skintones. Gluing them down. There we are. And then I will weight it down with a little block while it adheres because I was gluing onto foam tape. Now I'm popping up these little black shoes. That's paper trig black cardstock. And then I'll do the exact same thing with the mustache for this guy, the one that you're going to use hanging up. Now, I don't know if you guys make tiered trays for the different holidays, but these would be super cute on tiered trays as well. There we are. Isn't that cute? And then I'll pop up his little nose again with one of those dimensionals or some, I guess, foam square. There we are. Isn't that sweet? He's just adorable. There we go. Now I'm going to add him the standing one to his little standing base. And there we can stand him up wherever you want. Now I did put these little accessories together. That's from the Gnome Dies St. Patrick's Day add-ons. And I use the same stuff to make them. There we go. And I'm just popping that up. So this guy's going to hold a pot of gold. And you've seen me put these together before. There is an assembly video for that Gnome Dies St. Patrick's Day add-ons. This guy is going to be holding a clover. And I'm going to pop that up on his little beard. These gnomes kind of look like Cousinette, right? So, the big furry beard and just the feet sticking out. Okay, so there we are. And now he's holding a super cute little clover. So for this one that's hanging, I'm going to add some twine. I think this is Trendy Twine. I'm not sure, but any twine will do. And I'm just going to knot it and I will feed it through that hole and loop it through, and then Bob's your uncle. You've got a super cute little gift tag or ornament or, anything that you want to use it for, right? And then, oops, and then there is my other guy. Ooh, and this is the booth that you can get separately as well. And I'm just showing you the size. And there we go. Isn't that cute? So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, be inspired by the team. The Jaded Blossom store to get your hands on these awesome new MDFs. And thanks for watching. And come back again soon. I'll be having more videos. Bye, everybody.